What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Monday Mail Day. This is actually going to be a pretty quick one. As you can see, there's not a lot of cards here, so just want to show off what's come through the door recently here so I can get these pre-graded, see if they're going to head off to PSA for grading and whatnot. Well, not the app. It used to be a saying, now you just say it as, and everyone thinks it's the app. I'll show comps up here on the screen of what I paid for each of these cards, and we'll start off lowest priced value up to the highest. Buster Posey, 2011. I'm always looking for Buster Posey cards, so I just saw this. I saw factory set limited edition, and I looked at the gem rate of this card, and it was like 100% of everything that's been graded. So yeah, very cheapy here. This would be obviously to resell. I wouldn't care to have that in my PC, although I do obviously PC Buster. But we got the yellow, what is this, 1998, 1994, I'm way off. I don't know my Stadium Club yet with the set designs. I thought this was maybe later. But Drew Bledsoe, the predecessor to Tom Brady, was just on the Netflix roast show or whatever. Had a nice little bit. I didn't watch the whole thing, and obviously we all saw plenty of social media surrounding. It's still going on as we currently speak. But first, what do they call this one? First day issue. There's first day production. There's different sayings. So this is basically a parallel of that version. I don't know. I just kind of starting to look at saved searches for this. Going to be maybe getting into some one-off like artist proofs, and of course the legacy collection with the Flair. So we'll see on this guy if it checks out. It looked pretty clean on the back. Of course, these types of cards you gotta look at chipping on the edges and corners and everything. They're going to be extremely susceptible to that compared to our newer, fresher cards. But it almost looks like it's almost a good thing that this is in a yellow case, because it's almost like, in a sense, someone pulled this from a pack, put it in a sleeve, and put it in this top loader, and it hopefully hasn't moved since then. So it's kind of, in a sense, you wouldn't think you would want to see that, but you almost would, because it might. I don't know. It's just a thought. Let me know if I'm off on that, but it's a thought. Just like I said. 2009 Topps Chrome. Wouldn't be anything without seeing some Topps Chrome football here on the channel, as most of you probably know watching this. Andre Johnson, future Hall of Famer, getting enshrined. So go pick up Andre Johnson cards this year, or right now, or whatever, before they go up. This is a copper out of obviously 649, as you can see there. I don't know where I was going with the two. There wasn't many parallels for this year, 2009. Ironically, there was no golds, no blacks. There was red. I don't have them all memorized, but it was very, very low before they started kind of picking up everything kind of prior to 2010. So we'll see on this guy. Nothing big there, but future Hall of Famer, or I guess you'd say now Hall of Famer. Wow, this one. I saw this pop up. I'm always looking for Crystal Atomic refractors, and I cannot believe the price I got this at. Check it out. I don't know if I was the only bidder or whatever, but I don't remember what I got it for, but I know it was like $2 or less, and there was like $5 or something and change shipping. But this is like a $20 card to be able to have this for less than $10, and it looks very clean with centering, as you can see there. Maybe a smidgen to the right, and I'm looking through the camera at this top bottom to maybe a smidgen low too. It's kind of almost easier to see it through the camera. That's the screen that you're looking through. Then I won't spend too much time at it. But as we know, Crystal Atomics are numbered out of 139. Big time. I mean, this guy played forever. He retired, then unretired. Very good name. I mean, this guy was hitting basically Pro Bowls every single year. He's got a chest full of accolades. So he won't stay in house. Obviously, Dallas does not stay in house. Dodgers do not stay in house at all. I will never hold them as a PC item, strictly for obvious reasons, if you're aware, like so. Speaking of PC items, Gore, Niners logo. These are hard to find, the actual team logos. And this is almost, I would almost want to say, my favorite year Prism, 2014. And I've talked about it before, how they just really blow up the picture onto the card. You can kind of see the difference. Yeah, this one's pretty similar. That's why I gravitated toward this. Andre Johnson. It's kind of a nice picture. A helmet sitting on up top, all yoked out. Mean mugging someone. Big picture, but I mean, you know, you always get these action shots. And you can see that action shot in the background there, which is also another big one. We'll get to that in a second here. But these are numbered out of 50. So there is a print run on them, which is also gravitation. So we'll see how this guy checks out. He'll probably be going to grading, obviously, no matter what, being a PC item. But what I was just talking about here, obviously, we've all seen and watched either replays at this point. 2015 is this year, so it's almost been 10 years since. Well, I guess this was probably in 2014, so it's been 10 years, basically. You got Eli back there. Pretty cool shot. That's a sweet card, and it's color matching. It's not numbered. This is the Blue Diamond Parallel. But nonetheless, there's tons going for this card, like purely just the parallel and that picture. So we'll see on this, and you can actually find these. I mean, they're all over the place. Everyone's trying to get the most of their money, but I was actually happy with the price I was able to get this card at. And there's some good gravitational value to that for someone in their collection. Not mine, obviously. This was a card I've been talking about a little bit, possibly on prior videos. I do have that orange, which is numbered at 25. I have the black, which is numbered at a 10, which I just received on the latest PSA submission, which hit an 8, thankfully. And now we have the gold. So I think they marked I don't think that's on the card, those scratches you see. There was some issue in the pictures, so I'll have to check it out. But obviously this will get reviewed. Gold being out of 50, I believe it is. Yeah, typically we see golds out of 50, so they stayed true to that, even with the auto. Sometimes the parallels get different numbering print runs. But yeah, so now I'll have 3, basically the top 3, besides whatever the 1 of 1 is of that card. I didn't expect to have 3 at this point. I thought I was just gonna land with the orange, but here we are now. So card show video coming up this week as well, and some pre-grade. I'm gonna get another pre-grading video out before the month ends to hit another sub before this special runs out in the month of May. Stay tuned for those, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you as always for watching. Have a good one.